All right. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the show. I'm Timmy B, the host and creator of the former Fight Insight podcast. It was the best damn podcast that you never listened to. Go check out my old episodes right here on Millions. But look, today I'm talking to a very interesting character because this is an amateur boxer with a record of 2-1. He fights out of Secaucus, New Jersey, representing Stray Dogs. He's got a record of 2-1. And the reason he's here today is not just because of his upcoming fight on April 18th at Jersey Titans 4, but it's because he saw another of my interviewees call him out and raise his name. So now here he is. This is the devil, David Kowaleski. What's up, my man?
Nothing much, man. Thank you for having me.
Dude, I am very happy to have you. And look, you called me out. You said, hey, look, let's get this interview done. And that's because a friend of mine and someone that I've interviewed a couple times on this platform, Ziggy the Demon, called out your name and said that you were calling him out. So give me the story here.
Yeah, me and him fought on the same card in January, and I heard Mix that he wanted to have me and wanted to fight me. I'm like, you know what? I want. I have a microphone in my hands. Let's call him out myself. And then about maybe 2 weeks after the fight, I see a clip on his Instagram of him saying, "Yeah, this guy called David. Yeah, he kind of called me out." I was like, "Oh, really?" I was like, "Oh, really? I'm getting brought up in real news now." It's like,
That's
let me.
it, my man. But look, I love it because look, you got to create stories here, man. You're young in your career. You're 20 years old, 2-1 as an amateur boxer. And any kind of beef, any kind of like social media clips or hits or things that you can get, any kind of drama you can get going, it's got to be good for you, no?
Oh, it's great. I love getting in the drama. I love it. Ever since I first started fighting in what was it, July, I love the opportunity to speak. Not just okay, I'll go in there and fight. I like the opportunity that says, yeah, you're a bitch. Come at me.
Now, look, it must be hard to talk when you're walking around with your mask, though, that you got on. And I like that you have that kind of little persona that you going on. That's for the devil nickname, I'm assuming. Tell me about the mask that you wear out there to the ring.
I came up with it years ago, maybe around 2019, but I really started to use it around 2021 because I saw the Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury 3 fight. I was like, damn, that looks cool. So I made my own, and every single fight I have, the mask kind of changes. If I get damaged here, the mask shows it. Like I got a cut on my eye the last time, it has a little cut there. And I also use it if I'm nervous. If I'm nervous going to a fight, they can't see my face. And yeah, they can
Ah.
see here to here, but how I feel is they can't see me.
Very interesting, man. You know, I've had on my show before, I've had like the world's number one body language expert. And he's come on and we've analyzed like different fighters and their fight stances and stuff to tell me, like, hey, is this guy actually confident or is he nervous? And he always gives, but I've never had someone with a mask covering. I wonder what they would say. And it's interesting that you say about that. Tell me, as a 2-1 amateur boxer, how do you feel going in? Does it just depend on the opponent and the day, or like how do you deal with the nerves?
It always depends because my last two fights, they never went right. Never went right. I had this opponent, he's lined up, okay. Press went on, he pulls out 3 days before the fight. I'm like, great. Guy shows up, I'll fight you. Okay. The day of the fight, he gets injured warming up. And then this guy comes up to me an hour before the fight, I'll fight you. And I'm like, okay. Go in there, no clue. I'm like, you know what? My friends are here, my girlfriend's here, the people who've been supporting me for years are here. What am I gonna do? Cancel my fight that I've been training for?
Yeah.
And then the first time in September I fought, supposed to fight this guy, didn't do it. Stopped responding. This guy, stopped responding. The other guy wanted a shitload of money. And then this guy showed up. I was like, all right.
So it's just always different, man. Like, and that's the thing on the amateur scene. Like, it's very important to get fights where you can because you don't want to just be benched and not have a fight. So, I guess there's a little bit of onus on you to just accept anybody because you just want that experience.
Yeah.
Now, tell me a little bit about yourself. Who is David, and how did you get into this whole boxing thing?
Well, how I got into it is I started very old. You hear these boxers starting at 7 years old, 10 years old. I started at like 14 because the KSI versus Logan Paul 2 fight happened. I was big on YouTube at the time. I was watching YouTube every day and I saw it and I was like, I watched the first fight and I was like, you know what? screw it. And I still remember the first day of the press conference. I went to Walmart. I picked up a pair of like $30 gloves that you can feel the netting through them.
Yeah.
And I was like, let's try this out. And then, of course, COVID happened and kind of slowed down the pace. But eventually, I got a good opportunity. I fought the first time, I lost. And then I was like, you know what? I lost. I don't want to feel that defeat again. Never happening again. It will never happen again. So that's why I train as hard as I can. I could fight Mike Tyson. I'll still think I'm still going to win. I'll train as hard as I can for it.
Very cool, my man. And what is your background? I hear an accent. I don't know if that's a Jersey accent.
Yeah, it's a Jersey accent.
Yeah. Born and raised?
Yeah, born and raised. Never left this town. Never planning to leave Jersey because my whole life's here. I'm going to go move on and then figure out something else there.
Nice, my man. And where does this boxing thing take you? You're looking to take this all the way? You're looking to become a professional, or where does your life going to lead you?
Take it the full way. If you have the mentality of, I'll do this for a little bit and then I'll stop, is not a great mentality for boxing. I say you start, you really like it, you train as hard as you can, go the full way. Don't just say, I'm in the middle, let's stop here.
Yeah.
Keep it
Good
going.
for you, my man. Good for you. Tell me about Stray Dogs, where you're training. What's up with that gym?
I'm going to touch on this too. If you have coaches that are just coaches, that you don't see them every day, you just see them for 2 hours or 2.5 hours during training, yeah, they're cool and all. But when you can actually sit down and talk with them, be friends with them, actually can hang out with them outside of just boxing, that's what makes great coaches. And that's why I have in Stray Dogs. We have a whole group chat of every fighter, every coach. And it could be about a conversation about what we did last night, or it could be a conversation about, okay, we're doing this, and that today. And that's what I love about Stray Dogs. Very small group, but I love it nonetheless.
Very cool. How long have you been with them?
I've been with them since November.
Oh, okay. So relatively new gym then.
Yeah.
Ah, very nice, man. I'm glad that you found a good gym, and it is very important. I often talk to athletes, and we say like how important it is to find the right gym. And just because you went to a gym first doesn't mean that that was the best one for you. You know what I mean? You got to develop and grow as an athlete. So I'm glad that you found a new gym. Tell me about the people behind you that are supporting you. You mentioned a girlfriend and your family. They're supportive of this. You're a handsome dude. They're not worried about the face damage here.
Yeah, my family's iffy on it. They can't really stop it because they know how much I love it. I got my boy in the back right there. I call that man David III.
Okay.
But yeah, they don't want to see their son or family member hurt, and I understand that part. My friends has always had my back. I lost. They said, get the hell back up. Get the fuck back up. What are you gonna do? Sit there and cry about it? Get back up. You have a fight in September. Keep going. Yeah, of course my girlfriend's been supported. My last fight I had no cornerman because the first opponent I had, I thought I was gonna walk through him. I saw his fighting ability. I was like, I'm walking through this man. So I said to my girlfriend, "Be in my corner, just for shits and giggles. Just be in my corner."
Yeah, like
And
Platinum
then the
Mike
opponents
Perry.
started changing. Robin?
Like Platinum Mike Perry. Remember, he had his girlfriend in the UFC. Yeah.
Yeah, I never thought of that.
Yeah.
And then this new opponent came. I was like, oh boy. So I'm teaching her in the back like this. I'm gonna go like that, right? And then she brought her friend along because she didn't want to do it by herself. I was like, all right, cool, I don't care. So I had two girls in my corner.
Yeah.
While I'm fighting for my life out there.
Yeah.
But it was cool, and I thank her for supporting me with it.
So hold on, that means your girlfriend is a 1-0 as a coach.
Yeah, she's 1-0 as a coach. Yeah, she's
undefeated. She's undefeated. Okay, so then tell me, in your next fight on April 18th, when you get in there, girlfriend coming back, or what are you doing? Good luck. Good luck.
We'll see. Maybe we'll get the Stray Dogs in there, most likely. But maybe we'll get her in there too for emotional support.
Yeah, you could do 1-1, man. Why not? I will tell you, very famous, and he's now the champion of Karate Combat. But Sam Alvey, he's gone his whole career with his wife in his corner.
Yeah.
So hey, it works out, man. Let's go back to Ziggy the Demon though for a second. Speak to him, because now you've got this guy. He went out there. Unfortunately, he wasn't successful in his last bout. You were. And so you're slightly a little bit different, but he does eye that fight with you. After this fight, April 18th, it goes your way. You win that fight. Do you then go back out and call out the demon?
Let's see here. I always call it. There's two roads I can go on.
Mm-hmm.
I lost to a guy named Fauji in July. I lost to him, and then he lost in Jersey Titans 002. So there's two roads I can pick. I can pick the Ziggy route of beating the rematch, and then fighting a guy called the Unhinged Bull, who I've been calling out since September. I hear whispers, and then I fight, and then I go to Ziggy. Or I can go the Fauji route, fight the guy who beat him, win, and then fight Fauji, and then those two roads are done, and then I'm like free roam. But I'm still itching for the Ziggy Unhinged Bull because that seems like the bigger fights. Unhinged Bull won't fight me. His friends know he won't fight me. His own people know he won't fight me. He said he had a sprained knee. 2 months later, he's fighting. Duck, duck,
Things
goose.
happen.
I don't know.
Miraculous recovery, perhaps.
Yeah, just Sensu Bean from Dragon Ball. He takes that. He goes into a fight. It's me.
I'm excited for it, man. I'm excited, and I'm very happy though, honestly, because one of the things that fighters need are opponents. You need stories, right? You need to be able to sell this. And I'm glad that you're creating all this drama, man, between the devil, the demon, and all these other fighters that you're talking about. I'm very glad that not just are there all these fighters in your weight class, but then you guys are getting on each other and saying, well, let's all fight. Because at the end of the day, you're all chasing the same dream, man. And so like you've got to get there. And it's great to be able to have dance partners.
Yeah, but there's a very big difference from Ziggy and the Unhinged Bull. There's two very big differences. Ziggy texted me once saying, "We're opponents, not enemies," and that stuck with me because it's true. Me and him are not enemies. I don't know him as a person.
Right.
Me and him talk at press conferences, and me and him talk after I call him out and whatever. But I don't hate the guy.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Mr. Unhinged Bull, on the other hand, little different. I hate him. I want to fight him. He won't fight me because he knows what's going to happen. But maybe one day, maybe God will strike thunder down and I'll get the fight. Maybe I'll pull it out of a fortune cookie. I don't know.
Just to clarify, you're saying Unhinged Bull?
Yeah, that's his nickname.
Okay. I feel like within 5 seconds of this interview going live, I'm going to get a message from Unhinged Bull saying, I want the interview now. And it's going to be a three-way. Next thing you know, I'll be setting up a three-way battle at JT6. You know what I mean?
Oh, that please.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Look, last thing I'm going to ask you, as a young man, very presentable, very well-spoken, you're out here on this journey. Are you getting sponsors for your fights? And if you are, tell me who they are. And if you're not, tell me who you want as a sponsor.
Yeah, as of right now, I have no sponsors. A free agent.
Okay.
Some people I would like is White Monster. I drink way too much Monster. Give me a sponsor, please. I gave you guys so much money.
They're really just paying you back a slight proportion of what you've given them at this point.
Yeah, I bought so much, please.
What's your favorite? What's your favorite monster?
White Monster.
Ah, that's the best. Classic.
Yeah, you can't live without it.
Nice. Another sponsor. So Monster comes out, they sponsor you. And look, we know Monster sponsors athletes and fighters. So Monster, energy drink, let's go. Get this man a sponsorship. Next sponsor, who would you want aside from Monster?
That's a tricky one. Fireball. That would be a funny one just to have Fireball.
The alcohol?
Yeah, that would be a funny sponsor to have on the shorts. That would be nice.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? That's a great thing because their logo would be pretty cool, right?
Yeah, because I've seen a couple fighters have tequila brands on their shorts.
Yeah.
One brand I won't say is OnlyFans. That's one brand I won't say. Because once I saw Floyd Mayweather do it, I was like, oh, they got him too.
Yeah, the everywhere. Wait a second. You're in America. Are you legally allowed to drink Fireball?
No, but I think it would just be funny.
Okay, all right, fine. Yeah, that's cool. When do you turn 21? When's the birthday?
February 4th. I just turned 20, actually.
Oh, congratulations, dude. Happy birthday to you. My birthday
Thank
is
you.
on Sunday. My birthday's on February 22nd, so we're both February babies.
Hey, happy birthday.
Thank you, my man. Look, I'm going to get out of here. I really want to thank you for your time, man, in doing this because it's been absolutely cool and a pleasure to meet you. I'm very excited for your fight, which I'm assuming is going to be here on Millions at JT4, right? So
Hmm.
Jersey Titans 4. This man is fighting on April 18th, so don't miss him. I've told you already. Go out and get some other interviews on this platform, man. Spread yourself wide and get as many people to see you as possible. If they want to follow you on Instagram, what's your handle?
My handle is Koleski. I know it's hard to spell. It will be on this live stream. Koleski_David_.
Yep.
My
Now,
Instagram is the Devil Boxing, and everything else is just the same thing.
very cool, my man. Look, go follow this man, follow him in his career. And look, as I let you go now, David, my word of advice to you, go hit up Monster Energy Drink tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to give you one night to sleep on it. After that, I need you to hit up Monster and start getting that sponsorship. I want to see on April 18th, I want to see Monster sponsoring you.
I'll try, and I will.
Promise you're going to try?
I'm going to try.
Send them messages, hit them up on multiple things. You'll go to their website. Many companies, they'll have things like with athlete sponsorships or endorsements or meet the team or whatever. Go on there, man. It's possible for you. And as a young amateur boxer with this dream, start now. Go get those sponsorships, my friend.
Thank you. And thank you for
All right,
having
buddy.
me.
Show them this interview and show them that you shouted them out, clip that part and then say like, hey, I'm already talking about you guys. Like I could be your athlete.
Yeah, they owe me a little bit of money too. I'm kind of in debt from them.
Of course, and
Pay me back.
I will take my cut on it. Don't worry. You send me my cut, I'm happy. Look, dude, the devil, David Koleski. Thank you, my friend. Have a good one and good luck on the next fight.
Thank you so much. You as well.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.